engineering genius.
Good day everyone, we are Team MechX and welcome to day 5 at the Nigerian Genius Campus Engineering Competition 2026. So our day started with us continuing on our projects. Actually, you remember yesterday there were challenges in our initial project, so we had to brainstorm again and come up with a new project. So even that new projects that new solution we came up with rather, there were lots of constraints. So in that constraints, we had to brainstorm again. Like since we've arrived here, it's just once we've gone to sleep in the hostel, just once. We have been here at the center brainstorming all through the nights. We do rotation safe. I'll be awake, my other teammates and all of that. So we have been brainstorming. So we brainstormed again yesterday night and we came up with a better solution that can work for our pitching and the final presentation on Sunday. So that was what we continued in the process of that, and then we got our bill of materials, everything. Then we submitted it to the head of operations. But then there were some corrections that were made and we were asked to go and list, like even if it's an estimate price of each of these materials, and after which we went for our presentation. So we were able to present our progress reports of what we've done so far from yesterday up until now.
For the project reports concerning the presentation, here we are called upon. Actually, the way our presentation report went, we did not really expect it. We were just brainstorming, and all of a sudden they called us that, okay, normally we usually start our presentation report around 3 p.m. but they called us by 1. So it just took us unaware. So when we came, we just tried to wrap up things and we gave our presentation. So in our presentation, we outlined our challenges because the solutions that we had, 2 good solutions, but those solutions we after much background research, we discovered that these solutions had a lot of constraints, a lot of limitations, a lot of forces that could make it more likely not to work.
Plan on how our new products will function. So after a lot of design and background research, I found out that the dimensions that we used and the forces, because we did some calculations, that will affect our products much. So we will,
after all this, in our presentation, I think we were given 2nd position for presentation. Now, after the presentation, our voting results were called upon, and actually, for the voting, it did not really go well as we expected because most of our attention was just focused on our project, because the deadline is just in 2 days' time. We are expected to give a report of and provide our products to the judges, but we haven't done anything because of this is just a new product. So the voting did not really go well, but we still thank God still at that, and we all did wonderfully well. So that's just a brief of how the presentation and the voting went about. Then after that, we had to go on to continue with our fabrication and welding. So the welding that we are not able to finish, we had to finish everything today. We painted the stool, we filed it to remove every rough edges, and yeah, so for the fabrication we are totally done with that. Thank you.
After the welding and fabrication, we had another mentorship session, and it was an interesting one. We gave them our new ideas, although we have not gotten a full design of our new ideas, so we had to advise them that we should try and speed up with the design. We have to speed up with the design and also compile our bill of materials. So they also gave us a better alternative for this new project that we're working on, and me and my team members, we are planning to work on that as fast as we can. before the deadline. So I really enjoy this mentorship session because it opens our minds to a lot of things that we often ignore. When building a project, most times our students tend to focus on the positive aspects of the project while neglecting problems in the project. I want to say a big thank you to Clintonel Innovation Center, ACT Foundation, and other sponsors for this opportunity, for this event. We are happy, although we are stressed, or we are happy that we are here. And we plan to continue to our supporters. We need your votes, we need your likes, we need your comments, as it helps us a whole lot. So thank you and see you next time.
The Nigerian Genius.